Good morning, friends. This is Sandeep Sharma from Janhiteshi News. So, today we get a chance to introduce a Ludhiana woman who recently covered in continental five in 33 women among the five continentals, and the book name is The New Woman, and the book is launched in England, from England to whole universe. So basically, we are very much happy to introduce you a Ludhiana woman, the name Monica. So we want to know. I hope so. Everyone wants to know why she is covered in that 33 women. How what she did so that she become a among the 33 women. So let's introduce Mrs. Monica. So welcome, ma'am.
Thank you very much.
So, ma'am, please tell us ki what is this book, The New Woman, and what is the agenda behind this book, and how that you become among the 33 women who covered from five continentals, not from India. It's
Yeah.
five continentals.
Yeah. Hi everyone, my name is Monica Bame. I was born in Punjab, in Ludhiana, the city I am currently in, and the chapter of my story is called The Importance of Being You. What does it mean? It means is that whatever I am inside, I am outside. So when I went from Ludhiana to UK, I was only 19, very naive. I just only finished my degree and I was doing my fashion designing. And the story tells you how being brought up in India, having a sheltered life in India, going to UK on my own with no family friends, how I managed, how I survived, how I faced those challenges, and how I overcame those challenges. And that is all due to my upbringing in India. So it wasn't suppressed. It wasn't like a girl from Ludhiana, or she doesn't know much, or she's a village type of girl. It was a girl from a city who was very confident, very assertive, and those are the two things I took with me when I went to UK, and I utilized those two things to the utmost, to utilize those. So I became from a sheltered life to come to UK and having an award-winning business, and now I'm a co-author in the book The New Woman. And The New Woman is very much about 33 women, including myself, facing the challenges, facing abuse, facing domestic violence, facing manipulation, drug abuse, alcohol abuse, and how they faced those challenges and how they came out as a winner. And now the same women are helping many others facing those similar issues.
So, ma'am, please tell me ki how do you become Mrs. Ritu Sharma, who is the author of the book? Malab, she knows you from earlier, or she come to know? How did she come to know you?
Ritu, I knew her. Ritu approached me to speak on one of her events. Ritu is a brand ambassador for women empowerment. She asked me to speak on one of her events. I specialize in stress and anxiety, and we all suffer stress and anxiety at some level in our life. So I spoke on an event how women or anybody can manage stress and anxiety within minutes. And then obviously I told Ritu a little bit about how I came from India to UK and where I am at now, and she liked the story and she wanted me to be part of the same story where I can inspire women all over the world from my story.
Okay. So tell me one thing, ki the thing is what I want to know. Yeah, tell me one thing. What is the story? Malab, how? What is the agenda? How she covers you? Malab, for which purpose she covers you?
So the story, my title of the story is The Importance of Being You. As I was confident in India, I used the same confidence. I obviously went to UK with no family, no friends, so I felt isolated. I felt lonely many times. I only knew my husband for 5 minutes, so that was challenge in itself. Settling in UK, creating my own circle, doing a job. I worked in a role as a housing support team leader, housing support worker for over 17 years, where I helped women and young people who suffered domestic violence, who suffered alcohol and drug abuse, homelessness, mental health, self harm, and teenage pregnancies, many, many issues. Because I was very protected, lived in a very protected manner in India, and I was only 19, I didn't see the harsh reality of India, the poverty, the pain, the domestic views, the mental health. I was literally very protected. I will come from school, go to college, come back, and that's it. And then I was married. So I was very naive. But when I went to UK, I was literally shaken by the pain women, young people suffered. And I just wanted to do something with that. So I spent nearly over 20 years just doing that, helping women, young people deal with those issues I just mentioned. And then I thought, okay, it's time. It's time to change my route, probably midlife crisis. But I changed my route, and I opened up my own business, which specializes in helping people manage their stress and anxiety and give you the confidence in what you really want to achieve in life, because there is so much you can still achieve. And I shown that in my story. No matter where you come from, no matter what you've gone through, there's always a silver lining at the end. You just got to believe. You got to believe that it is in you to turn your life around. And the importance of being you means that whatever you are inside, just portray that outside, because that is your true nature. And when you work with your true nature, you could never go wrong. Don't adjust because of that person, because of that person, because of that person. Just be you. And then the life becomes really simple. Otherwise, it gets very complicated.
As you said, there are 33 women covered in this from 5 continents. So we would like to know, is there any other Indian or Punjabi woman who is covered with you in this?
Yeah, there are quite a few Indian and Punjabi girls covered in the story, and there's some of the stories are in there. Women suffering domestic violence, drug abuse, manipulation, as I mentioned before. And there are some horrific challenges that when I read those stories, it shakes my soul to core, that a lot of women go through a lot of stuff. No matter where you are, UK, America, India, Kenya, wherever you are, women or men, we all tend to suffer similar issues. So the country doesn't separate you from the issues. The issues are very universal. They're very common. We all run through the same issues. And the stories are about inspiring women. No matter where you are, read even one story. It will inspire you. It will help you to get out of the rut that you're stuck in, because you only need one little push. And this book gives you exactly that.
Okay. Ma'am, in Indian women in India, normally women thought that foreign women has a very good life, they have a very good secured from, and the respect, especially in the field of respect, Indian women, we have a respect on the day of Deepavali when we do a Lakshmi Puja, but in practical life, Indian woman doesn't get such a respect, the respect which is getting in other countries or international level. So you are Indian as well as international now. So can you tell us something difference between Indian culture and international culture about married women?
See, my opinion and my views will be very different to many people. I can only tell you what I feel and what I believe in. And what I believe in is, no matter where you are, you could be British born, you could be from America, you could be born in South Africa or wherever, and I was born in India. I guess whatever I was in India, I was exactly the same person in UK. I have not changed my personality tiny bit. Maybe slightly when it comes to kids, because if I was in India, I'd probably be more strict. But because I'm in UK, I'm not as strict, but my kids still say, "Mother, you're very strict." So that's the only thing I'll probably change. I'm slightly lenient when it comes to kids because the culture and the upbringing in UK is very different. Apart from that, I still the same. So I guess I believe, and it's only my belief and my opinion, and many of you will disagree with me, is it's down to you. It's down to you how you hold your power. And power doesn't mean you disrespect your husband. Power doesn't mean you go out of your way to disrespect people because I am the woman, I am the independent woman. It doesn't mean that. It means you don't give up your power. Where people walk all over you, where people express your dreams, where people tell you what to do, don't lose your own power. Stand in your own power, then everybody else will respect you. You have to respect yourself. You need to know what you're worth. You need to know your self-worth. Then nobody will take advantage of you. Nobody will walk all over you. It is about you being you. And that is literally in my story. Just be you and you'll be fine. Thank you.
One thing we want to know that you are now a Indian England woman. So anything else which you are feeling bad for Indian women in any field? Malab, you think कि Indian women should get these things or this kind of respect or any field? I don't because we are not from England, so we don't know. So you are enjoying both life. So you can easily compare कि what Indian woman is not getting in India, what she will deserve.
Yeah. When clients come to me in UK clinic, because I do life coaching and NLP, they come to me and say, oh, so and my husband controls me, he doesn't let me do that, or my in-laws this, or my friend this. I always give them one example. So let's pretend this is a remote control of your life, right? I say the remote control is in the middle. I don't think your husband or your mother-in-law has the remote control. You simply need to take your own remote control and control your life. Because the remote control isn't in your hand, you think the power is gone to the other party. They haven't taken the power. Either you've given the power or nobody has the power. So pick up the remote control your life, and that's it. It's simple, easy as that. But I know it isn't easy or simple as that for many, many women in India. And it isn't simple, it isn't easy, it is difficult, and I know that. But what I'm saying is, if you just be you, just be you, and then you will see how simple life is. When we try to be something else, when we try to be daughter-in-law, when we try to be the mother-in-law, when we try to be the daughter or the sister, you're playing many roles. But in those roles, if you just be you, it'll be so easy to play all those roles. But if you're trying to adjust to that mentality, if you're trying to adjust to that person, then you're changing your personality so many times, you lose yourself. Find yourself, find your strength, find your confidence. And sometimes we compromise because we want peace in the house. We want the house environment, we want the harmony in the house. But when you are yourself, you will have better harmony, because then you will teach your kids to be confident, you will teach your kids to be assertive, you will have a better relationship with your husband, you'll have a better relationship with your partner, you'll have a better relationship with your in-laws or your colleagues, because you are being you.
Anything else you want to told about your colleagues, viewers, from where they can get this book, and anything else?
Yeah, so I will provide the link, and not trying to sell the book, but please order a book and read a book, because every story will connect with you at a very deep level, and sometimes we need a little push. So please go ahead and read the stories, because those women have poured their heart and soul in it. Simply, obviously, so many women don't tell what's going on in their life, but they poured their heart and soul and pain in this book, so their story can inspire many of you. So do read that story, and it will inspire you, and it will get you from A to B.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So friends, she is Monica, who recently covered in among the 33 women from 5 continentals, and we highly obliged and feel very happy to have a conversation with her and show you the things and the emotions which she had, for which she covered in that book, The New Woman. This is the title of the book, and the link and the other things we will shown in the screen, so you can get connected with her also, and you can get the book from there. So this is the whole today's story. Keep watching Janhiteshi. Thank you.